Good day, people. Hope everyone's having a wonderful Friday. So today I want to talk to new and future Lyft Express program drivers. I'm going to give you the number one and most important tip to follow as you get your car that you're going to be driving for the first couple of months. Okay, so as a new Lyft Express driver, the most important thing that you can do is try to learn as much about the Lyft Express program beforehand. Now, my thing is YouTube. Okay, you got to be very careful, people. You all that have joined the Lyft Express program, or you all that's hoping to join later on, or that's on the fence about it. Be careful where you get your information from. There's a lot of misleading, very, very misleading referral link pimps. These are other rideshare channels that have a lot of subscribers and they get a lot of views on their channels. So they're high ranking in the search engine on YouTube. You people have to, these channels have been monetized. You have to be careful with channels like these, because you're looking for information to help you succeed as a new or a future driver in the Lyft Express program, right? So you want information that's going to help you when you get out here, right? You don't want no information that's going to tell you how much money you're going to make. Yeah, okay, that's selling you a dream, because you're not going to know that until you get out here and drive, okay? And your area is going to be totally different from everybody's area, which will make your earnings different from everybody else's earnings. So, people, keep in mind, be careful where you get your information from. Now, here on my channel, here at Rideshare RealTalk, everything over here is 100% real. I'm in this. I'm in the Lyft Express program. Been in it for a year and 3 months. Okay? I'm going to tell you exactly everything that's going to happen to you all as you enter the Lyft Express program and as you begin to drive. I'm going to teach you about all the situations that's going to happen within the vehicle with the riders, and give you tips on how to navigate through those situations, as well as give you tips on the situations that's going to occur within the app and how to navigate through those situations, right? But the tip that I'm going to give you all today is the most important tip that you all can lock in for those of you that run across this video that's going to join the Lyft Express program, or even has joined the Lyft Express program. New and future drivers, right? As you get your date after you've been approved through the Lyft Express program, if you put your deposit down, they're going to set a date for you to go to Hertz, right? Whichever Hertz that's closest to you, because so the way they got it is they have certain Hertz in your location that have the Lyft Express program cars, okay? Now, those cars are going to be small to medium-sized cars. Yeah, you might get a Toyota Camry or a Chevy Malibu, you know what I'm saying? But mostly small SUVs, small to medium SUVs, you know what I'm saying? Well, like small SUVs, you know, nothing's going to be medium. It's going to be little small SUVs, okay? Now, the most important tip that I'm gonna give you all, so that it can cost you, so that it can help you save time, because when you join the Lyft Express program, time is money. Every moment that you're down, it costs you, right? All right. So, as you go to pick up your vehicle, when you get there, they're going to explain all this stuff to you. And she's going to be talking about he or she or whoever the representative is for Hertz is going to be telling you about, you know, the rules. They're going to give you a list of places to take the vehicle to for service. They're going to show you how to sign up to the maintenance portal, which they utilize now. You have to set up an account, and every time you have a maintenance issues, you have to go through the maintenance portal and send a request in and wait on them to get back with you. That is going to be explained to you, okay? But here's the most important thing. When it comes to getting your vehicle, they've already selected it for you before you get there. You're not going to see it until you sign your name on the dotted line and initial. Then they're going to go outside and take pictures of the vehicle. And there's so many vehicles, you're not going to even know what vehicle it is they're taking pictures of, because you're going to be sitting down in the inside. Okay? They're going to come back and they're going to do something in the computer, and they're going to tell you to initial again and sign your name for the pictures that have been taken. They're going to send those to you in the email. Okay? Now, this is the most important thing you can do as a new or future Lyft driver, a Lyft Express program driver, is ask them for the maintenance update on the vehicle. This is what I mean. You would like to know when was the last oil change and maintenance that was done to the vehicle. And this is why I'm telling you this. Because Hertz are peddling these cars that they're pulling out of their fleet. They got them sitting in parking lots and things all over. Okay? And they got trucks that transfer these cars to the sites as they run out of cars that they're putting the Lyft Express drivers in. A lot of these vehicles haven't been serviced, and they have issues. Okay? The Hertz employees are not doing their job. When they bring the vehicles to Hertz, Hertz employees checks the vehicles in their fleet. Okay? Log them in the computer. They clean them. And the people that they have lined up for appointments to get their Lyft Express cars, they have them in line. This one's going to get this car, this one's going to get that car, this one's going to get that car. Soon as everyone's signed, they take pictures, they give you your keys and send you on your way. Those people up there at those Hertz locations where the Lyft Express program cars are being held at, they are not servicing those vehicles. They are not taking those vehicles to get them serviced, because they're trying to get as many people in those vehicles as possible. This is what they do. Once you get in the vehicle, you driving it 2 or 3 days, you realize the vehicle, it needs oil changed. You realize the vehicle has low pressure in the tire. You realize that the vehicle is low on coolant. You call back up there to them and say, hey, man, I only been driving the vehicle 2 days and it's low on coolant and the oil is low. They're going to say, hey, man, well, just put in the maintenance request and they're going to send you and they're going to send you the information and you go to one of the locations. This is an easy route for them. And that is wrong because as a new driver, that's going to cost you downtime. Because these locations, these locations that they're going to tell you which one to choose because which one might be better to go to. They're going to get you in there and out there, whether it be a Pep Boys or NTB or a Goodyear or whatever. Okay? Whichever one you choose, just know that it could possibly be a day or more before you get your vehicle back. Now, this is a day or more that you're responsible for because you got 7 days to make that rental car payment. You got to get out here and you got to drive, and you have to do a minimum of 20 rides every week in order to stay in the Lyft Express program. So that 1 or 2 days that you are down, or that whole day just about that you done missed due to having to take that vehicle up there and get serviced when you just got the vehicle, it's going to fall on you. And this is because the representatives up at Hertz are not doing their job. They do not supposed to put drivers in those vehicles unless those vehicles have been serviced and ready for you to go. It's just like you're renting a car. Okay, they can't rent you a car that ain't been serviced and the records ain't up to date on. They can't do that. They take care of the vehicles that's in there that they rent to the customers. So they should take care of the vehicles that they rent to the Lyft Express program drivers. So people, you new and future people that's joining the Lyft Express program, the number one most important tip that I can give you all is to, before you start signing anything that has to do with that car, say, yes, I would like to know, have you all selected the vehicle for me to drive? Yes, we got the car that you're going to drive. Say, okay, then, well, I would like to know, when was the last maintenance and oil change on that vehicle? And have y'all thoroughly checked that vehicle before I take it to go out here to work? Because I don't want to experience any downtime as soon as I start driving because the fluids are low or because there's something that needs to be addressed that should have been addressed. I want to see it in writing. I want a copy of it for your records. Listen, that's your right. You got to pay for that vehicle. You put your deposit down. You're renting the vehicle. You're renting older model vehicles that they've taken out of the fleet. So the least they could do is make sure that you don't have no downtime as soon as you start driving. Now, after you've been driving for 2 to 3 months, anything could go wrong. So yeah, you take care of the maintenance there, but don't give me a car and within 2 weeks, the oil is low, the water is low, there's problems with the wheels shaking and all that stuff. That shouldn't fall on you because that's going to cost you downtime that you cannot afford, because every day counts when you're in the Lyft Express program. I just wanted to leave you all this number one tip, you new and future drivers, and those of you who enjoyed watching my content, I wanted to leave you all this number one tip to carry with you into the location as you pick your car up. This is the most important out of all of the things. This is the most important, to make sure that you get a copy of the maintenance records, the last maintenance on that vehicle. It's in the computer. If they tell you they don't have it, tell them, say, oh no, well, I don't want that vehicle then. I want a vehicle that you know what the maintenance on is, so I won't have no downtime. They can't refuse. You say, well, we can't do that. Then I'm going to reach out to Hertz myself, because I want to make sure that I'm getting properly treated. I want a vehicle that you all know have been serviced, and it's not going to fall back on me and take money out of my pocket. Because every day that you're down, it's going to cost you. Now, if you've been driving it 2.5 months or whatever, and something go wrong and you need to get it fixed, then that's fine. But soon as you sign up to the program, there's no way, other than a busted tire or something, there's no way should nothing be wrong with the vehicles. Shouldn't. Because, see, you just got the vehicle. And then when you call up there and say, hey, man, something's wrong with me. Hey, well, you just called in to put a maintenance request in. Say, well, why would you give me the vehicle when you knew, well, you didn't know nothing was wrong with the vehicle? Look at, man, say, I don't want this vehicle. I'm going to take it to the maintenance shop, but I'm not going to drive it again. And I want a vehicle, and I want to know the maintenance records on the vehicle. I'm not taking a vehicle that has not been maintenance before within a month of me getting it. A vehicle that ain't been maintenance in 3 to 4 months, don't drive it. The fluids is low in it. Oil is going to be low in it. There could be something wrong with the tires. Don't do it. Okay? Could be something wrong with the air conditioner. I don't care. Only thing they do is they get them in their fleet. They check a few things. They don't take them vehicles and get them serviced because it's going to cost them too much time. So they'll put you in the vehicle and want you to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because they think you don't know any better. So over here at Rideshare RealTalk, I'm going to give you what's real. I'm in it. And this is your right as a customer as a person, as a driver that have joined the Lyft Express program and a rental car customer of ours. This is your right. You want to know, you would like a copy of the latest maintenance that has been done on the vehicle. You have a right to get that copy. You would like a copy. They got it in the computer. If they tell you they don't have it, then you tell them, say, well, I don't want no car that you don't have maintenance records on, because I don't want no downtime, and that's my right now. That's my right as a person joining the Lyft Express program and renting a car from Hertz to drive. I want to know what is the last maintenance dates on this vehicle and what was done. I would like a copy of that so I can know what I'm driving. That's your right. So, hey, that's what I wanted to leave you all. That's the number one tip that you carry into the location with you. People, I'm here to help you so that you can be better drivers and well prepared than I was as I entered the Lyft Express program and the Lyft platform as a driver. So I've experienced a lot of things with these cars as I've turned them in and gotten other ones. This is how I can bring you this information. I went through it, so you don't have to go through it. Hey, I would like to say to all of the people that haven't subscribed to my channel to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can stay in the loop for my latest video. Now, I would like to say that I fully support the striking and the protesting efforts of Lyft and Uber drivers and gig workers from city to city and state to state. Hey, I commend you all for your unselfish approach to fighting for change for everyone. Even if you all doesn't get any change, I still applaud you for your efforts. I support you all 100%. As drivers, we should all stick together. As rideshare drivers, we should all stick together. You understand what I'm saying? As gig workers, you should all stick together. We should all stick together. Hey, I love everyone out there. I hope I get that same love back. And if I don't, hey, I'm fine with it. You know what I mean? Until my next video, let's get this bread, baby.